Welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be talking about that moment when you go out to eat and maybe you have certain goals with your health or your life and you get a little confused about how to navigate those decisions. Or maybe you've struggled with binge and emotional eating before and restaurants are a time where you get triggered and can overeat. I am going to help you in this video and give you a few questions to ask yourself to be able to navigate this situation with ease. All right, so I know when I was struggling with binge and emotional eating, gaining and losing weight, fighting my body to get the weight off, restaurants really scared me. I either did this madness of like saving calories for later in the day because I knew I would lose control at a restaurant, or I would do this thing of like not letting myself enjoy the experience at the restaurant and then end up, maybe if I had a drink or two with my friends or something like that, end up like hitting a drive-through or binging or overeating later that day instead of just letting myself honor the experience in the moment. Or I'd have the thing where I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna let myself have one piece of bread. And before I know it, I ate every appetizer and as much bread as I could, right? So all of these situations can happen, especially if you have a history of dieting. So I'm going to give you tools to navigate this situation no matter where you fall on the spectrum. And disclaimer, if you're dieting all day, nothing really works in a way that lasts. So your physiology will be wired to eat more if you're on a diet restricting your food or controlling your food. And so physiologically speaking, you'll get to a restaurant and you'll have an opportunity to eat food you haven't let yourself for a while, and you will eat that on overdrive. So there's this proactive side of things that has to do with honoring your body throughout the day, taking care of yourself throughout the day, making present moment choices, not saving calories for later, and so forth. But I'm not gonna go down that rabbit hole right now. Explore on the channel. There's plenty of information on that. I want to give you tools to use when you are in the moment making your mealtime decisions, whether you're out or even at home. So most people will tell you how to make mealtime decisions based on your body and what your body needs. And I've come to realize that there are different needs, right? We have our physiological needs, our physical needs that our body needs. Then we have our mental and emotional needs, the experiences we want, the things that are going to leave us feeling fulfilled. And then if you really want to go with it, we have our needs of our highest self, our needs of what we desire now and in the future to feel amazing and feel alive and feel our very best. And so how do you navigate these decisions, really working with all parts of satisfying your needs so you can enjoy an awesome dinner out, but also take care of yourself in the process. And so, it really comes down to one, checking in with what experience is most important to you, and also how do you want to feel. So I'll just give you two examples of what I mean. If I have to do a day of video shooting and my friends go out for breakfast in the morning, even if Eggs Benedict or waffles or something like that sounds delicious, I am going to want to be clear-brained and alive and awake for my video shooting. So I will most likely tap into my body and choose something that supports me in doing that. So for me, that'd be an omelet with some veggies, maybe a green juice, maybe like bread or breakfast potatoes or some kind of carb on the side to leave me kind of fueled and energized. And that's what my breakfast would look like. Now, if I checked in and was more concerned about enjoying the experience with my friends, and maybe everyone was ordering things to split, that experience might have more payoff in my life than eating the veggie omelet, right? So if that felt most important to my fulfillment and my happiness, I would choose to honor my experience more than anything in the moment, the experience I desired, and I would still stay very present with my choices. I would check in with my body. I wouldn't do the all or nothing, oh man, I had the cinnamon roll, so I better keep eating cinnamon rolls and start back over. No, you make present moment decisions in your meals. So you want to pull from how do you want to feel, what's going to support you in feeling that way, and also what experience do you want to have, and what's going to fill you up not only physically, but mentally and emotionally as well. Another thing I like to do at restaurants is kind of balance things out a bit, and this isn't a diet thing. This is just to like make sure I feel good. So the other day I went to a steakhouse. I'm not a big steak eater. The table ordered family portions, and it was like a lot of meat and I think lobster mac and cheese. delicious lobster mac and cheese, and I ordered Brussels sprouts on the side because I just wanted to make sure I got some greens in, not because I'm in diet mentality, because I wanted to have those things in the meal that left me feeling really good. And so you can do this too. You can practice fun and freedom, and then also have some items that leave you feeling your best. And last but not least, take the focus off your plate and focus on connecting. You know, a lot of times when we're at restaurants and we're nervous about our food, we're scrutinizing every bite, we're making ourselves right or wrong. It's just one meal. As long as you stay connected to your body, slow, present, checking in, and not going on this crazy overeating train or, you know, eating all the dessert just because you had some of it, right? Removing the all or nothing mentality. Beyond that, enjoy the experience, connect with your friends, connect with your loved ones, and take the focus off of food because it's just one meal. And over time, it's what you do cumulatively over time that matters the most. If you're eating cinnamon rolls all day at every meal with your friends, it's probably not going to support you in feeling great or weight loss or whatever that is. But your experience with your friends is okay, no matter if it looks like cinnamon rolls or the veggie omelet that I mentioned earlier. So give yourself some grace, give yourself some room to live your life. Also add in those things that leave you feeling energized and alive. Stay present and connected to your body while staying present and connected to those around you. And that is your recipe for success when you go out to eat. And if I know this stuff can be a little confusing to like have to apply on your own. So if you need support with this, I have a gift for you. In the link description just below this video or link someplace around this video, there is a training to support you through your mealtime decisions, support you in feeling free from things like binge and emotional eating, and also feeling in your power with your food. So go grab that link now. Let me know in the comments what you thought about this video, and I will see you next week when we release our next video. Bye.